How marketing by values strengthens your message. One of my first mentors in business often said, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Just about anything. A recession, new competition can topple a business devoid of values. Although there are many great success stories in the fast food industry, none stand above McDonald's. The McDonald's empire was built on Ray Kroc's unwavering, some would say fanatical, commitment to consistency. The idea that the food items at a McDonald's in Iowa are identical to those found under the arches in California. Try to find anything close to this kind of consistency in any other national restaurant chain. In my opinion, the Holiday Inn chain has lost all touch with its founders' values, but back when I started hitting the road, as a frequent business traveler, I preferred Holiday Inns for that same reason: consistency. Kemmons Wilson was determined that travelers could depend on Holiday Inns for the basics: clean rooms, safety, courteous service. Here's another example of a company succeeding through a commitment to values. Federal Express invented, built, and dominated an industry because of a commitment to on-time, as promised delivery. There are many classic stories of FedEx employees going to extraordinary extremes to keep faith with this fundamental value. I will suggest, incidentally, that a clearly defined quality appropriate to your business be one of your values. In Search of Excellence, author Tom Peters jokes about the retail executive who became aggravated at Peters' criticism of his business in a seminar and cried out, "We are no worse than anybody else." Tom Peters had a graphic artist design a company logo with its slogan in it, "We are no worse than anybody else." Unfortunately, many business leaders settle for just this approach. A client and friend of mine, Don Dwyer, now passed away, built a huge international franchisor organization, encompassing more than 2,000 franchisees in 3 service industries, from scratch, in just a handful of years, thanks, in a large degree, to his early development of, adherence to, and enthusiastic teaching of a very strong code of values. It goes like this: 1. We believe in superior service to our customers, to our community, and to each other as members of the business community. 2. We believe that if we count our blessings every day, we will keep the negatives away. 3. We believe success is the result of clear, cooperative, positive thinking. 4. We believe that, in order to build our business, we must re-earn our positions every day by excelling in every way. 5. We believe that management should seek out what employees are doing right and treat every associate in a friendly, fair, frank, and firm way. 6. We believe that problems should be welcomed tranquilly, and should be used as learning experiences. 7. We believe our Creator put us on this earth to win. We will keep faith with His wishes, by winning honestly and accepting our daily successes humbly, knowing that a higher power has guided us to victory. 8. We believe in the untapped potential of every human being. Every person we help achieve that potential will bring us one step closer to achieving our potential. 9. We believe that loyalty adds consistency to our lives. 10. We believe in building our country through the free enterprise. We will demonstrate this belief by constantly attracting people to seek opportunity. Don did not come up with that code after making millions to have an impressive plaque for his office wall. He developed the code in the very infancy of his business, when he was operating out of a small garage with one truck, telling the few people who would listen that he was going to quickly build a $100 million a year corporation. In short order, he topped $50 million. I'm sure his companies have gone on to get closer and closer to his remarkable, original goal. One way to create a creative USP, address what customers don't like. Steve Fox Plumbing, in California, has this very blunt and straightforward headline in many of its advertisements: "Attention homeowners, no other plumber makes you this bold guarantee: my plumber will smell good and show up on time, or I will pay you." The company also provides this customer bill of rights. 1. You shouldn't have to wait at home all day for a plumber. You deserve our commitment to an appointment time frame. 2. You should expect our plumbers to leave your home as clean and neat after they've finished with your work as when they arrived. 3. You deserve a plumber who is knowledgeable, efficient, pleasant, clean, neat, and of the highest moral character in your home. 4. You deserve full satisfaction with our products and services, or I will redo the repair, free. Many of my clients and Glazer Kennedy Inner Circle members have done fabulous jobs with similar advertising. One of the best is Gold VIP member Bob Higgins of Higgins Painting. You can see full copies of his successful direct mail pieces and freestanding newspaper inserts when you enroll in the free 12-week Ultimate Marketing Plan course, delivered by email at ultimatemarketingplan.com. What's your magnificent mission? The nature and details of my business interests have changed quite a bit over time, but I've always kept them linked to this mission: to be responsible for getting how to succeed education into the hands of more people than does any other individual or enterprise. At one time I saw the implementation of that mission limited to the mail order marketing of books, cassettes, and courses. Then it expanded to include speaking and seminars. Then television. Then developing products for other publishers. Then consulting with publishers, direct marketers, and even multi-level marketing companies. And, now, through a network of consultants and marketing advisors to nearly 100 different industries, businesses, and professions, I get success education and marketing systems into the hands of more than 1 million business owners every year. All of this gives most of my business activity some meaning greater than just getting money into the bank accounts. From that comes, I think, a different, superior level of creativity, inspiration, and persistence. Many moons ago, one of the much made fun of Merv Griffin-themed shows featured a panel of self-made millionaire entrepreneurs, in this instance, Colonel Harlan Sanders of KFC, William Lear, the inventor of the Learjet, and several others. Merv asked them, "What was your goal to make money?" Each guest answered by describing a mission bigger than just making money. Each had a goal, what Think and Grow Rich author Napoleon Hill called a burning desire. Each wanted to do something and to be someone. It's interesting that years later, when he was a fabulously wealthy man by most standards thanks to the sale of his game show company, Merv Griffin chose to plunge into new, risky businesses rather than just sitting back and enjoying early retirement. He certainly couldn't have been motivated by money itself. I'm not necessarily saying that you have to have some hidden, ulterior motive or some saintly charitable motive behind your business activities. And I'm not one who feels any guilt about making large amounts of money. But I do find that business owners, who are at least as enthusiastic about the values and mission and processes of their businesses, as they are about their bank balances do best. Walt Disney was thrilled when he finally achieved significant financial success, but he was much more committed to his ideals for his theme park than he was to piling up personal wealth. Once, driving home, he noticed an attractive new car in a showroom window and thought to himself, gee, I wish I could afford the car. He drove a few more blocks before realizing, hey, I can afford the car. I think you'll find the challenges of successfully crafting and conveying great marketing messages easier and more fun to meet when you are on a magnificent mission. It's time to assemble your message. You have undoubtedly had the joy of opening a large box and laying out 100 parts, pieces, screws, and bolts on the floor and trying to assemble it into the beautiful bookcase or computer workstation, or whatever was pictured on the outside of the carton. Be honest, how much extra would you pay to get it assembled? Now there's an idea for a service business. We put it together, incorporated. Well, there you are again, with pieces of a marketing message. Actually, that's where you start. Keeping in mind everything that we've discussed in this chapter, get a large pile of blank 3x5 cards, and start putting one fact, feature, benefit, promise, offer component, and idea on each card, until you have, over a series of brainstorming sessions, exhausted everything you know about your business and its competitors. Then do your best to prioritize the items, in order of their probable importance to your customers and their contribution to differentiating you from your competition. Through the exercise, you can come to the creation of the best possible USP, a supporting sales story, and one or more related offers.